zero clue what is going on with my technology right now. Ooh. This is my second time trying to film a vlog and then it just stops. Yeah, so I just came from work. I did my lip combo. I'm so sad y'all missed it, bro. What is going on? Like, it just turned off. Like, I don't even know. I'm so discouraged. I don't even want to film no more. But yeah, I'm going to use service. Bye. Y'all, let me show you some things that I recently got. I guess I can transition the topic because whatever. So this comic book right here, this manga, I'm gonna call it a manga, okay? Because that's the style it is written in. This is the first manga that I got that was not just for, you know, collectibles, not just for the appearance of it. And if y'all know me, I'm an anime geek, right? So when one of my favorite gamers, right, he dropped a manga series after being gone for a minute, and he dropped a whole trailer. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get it. I'm like halfway done with volume 1. And then I was like one of the first people that placed an order, so he gave us this little card and some stickers. Y'all want to see where I put the stickers? Hold on. So this is where I put my stickers. I put it on my guitar amp. This right here is junk. Do not recommend at all. I'm sorry, but it sounds like crap. But this is where I put the stickers, and I put it on my desk. I don't know. Like, I really like it though. Halfway done, it is really cool, and I do like the main character. Like, I've been really getting into drawing too, and I've been trying to draw more, right? I can show you guys some of my drawings, but this is my sketchbook. I'm not a very big artist, but I just like to, you know, draw here and there as a relaxation. So let me talk about my pieces. So this is one of my first creations in this new sketchbook, but this one is inspired by Jesus Christ. So I just drew what I felt like. Okay, it's hard to explain, and I don't know how my friend did this, but she had an art show, and then she had to explain the pieces and, you know, talk about it. I don't know how she did it.
Calms you, basically. It brings you back to life.
Because I'm over here trying to talk about it now and I don't even know what to say. As you can see, it's very chaotic. There's a lot going on, right? But in the person in the middle, it's like, I see this person as super powerful because they're just like, look at the expression. It's just like in the middle of all this chaos, right? And everything scribbled on it, around it, everything. It's just like life in general. And then it was not planned, but I started to, you know, I don't plan these drawings out. I don't sketch it or nothing. But the heart just came about, right? And then I had this little piece of paper, and on it I put I forgot what verse it was. It's I don't know the chapter, but it says there is no greater love than this, to lay one's life down for a friend, right? I love that verse, okay? And let me tell you why I love that verse. That's probably one of my favorite verses, and I might do a side topic. Ooh, I'm making a mess. So, let's talk about that verse real quick. There is no greater love than this, to lay one's life down for a friend. You want to know what that verse reminds me of? This. Yeah, it's a controversial take, but I'm gonna die on this hill. I'm gonna die on the hill because tell me why this guy right here, he's a perfect example of that. He did that, okay? It's like 50-50 with my brothers and sisters in Christ. They be like, oh, I'm not gonna watch the anime, da 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 da. Or they'll be like, oh, I actually watched it and it was really nice. Thank you. I applaud you. Because why? Because that's what Ash did. And I'm not even gonna get too into it because that deserves its own video. But yeah, that's my favorite anime. And I feel like one of the main reasons why it is my favorite anime of all time is just because I'm getting out of breath because I'm getting so excited. Another reason why this anime is my favorite anime of all time is because God specifically used this anime to help me when I was feeling very hopeless. Because the ending of the show, it will have a few tears drop. I almost like, dang, I'm like, dang. I don't even cry at shows, but this one, this one had me for a few days, and it was like after I finished watching the whole thing, I'm reflecting on my life. I'm reflecting on life in general. The way this show ended, it's like you gotta think about death, you know? It's not just a good anime, I'm gonna enjoy it, let's move on. No, this is not Haikyuu, okay?
Ow.
This is Banana Fish, and it was like so nice because the show gave me hope when the ending was very hopeless. But to me, especially as a depressed 20-year-old girl battling with suicidal thoughts, yeah, that anime helped me out tremendously, very much. And you know what's crazy? I would see before I even watched the show, they were like, oh, don't watch this if you're in a bad place. I watched it, I left with some sort of strength, you know? It was like, dang, life has meaning type stuff, you know? But yeah, I added that, one of my favorite verses on here, right? And then the guy, I'm gonna say it's a guy or a girl, I don't know, but it's just what I felt, right? So that is why it is like this, very chaotic, and this is just my art style. Like, let me show you the next one that I think is worth showing. This one is just very cartoony, and some of this, like, this is how I felt like I looked like. I have like really gummy smile, you know? So I be drawing that, and then it's just no hairline. That's what I feel like I look like. Like, this is what I depict my insecurities as. And then there's a perfect image in the front, like chiseled jawline, perfect eyebrows, perfect eyes, perfect hair, perfect eyebrows. But I need to work on just faces. I feel like if I can learn how to draw anime style faces, this will be a lot cooler, because I feel like once you mix these two types of art styles together, it's gonna look fire, you know? So I also have drawn this. This is like black and white, it's cool, you know? Okay, it's almost time for me to leave, but I just want to show y'all a little something else. So right now, I got like 3 books in rotation. So this is just for my personal daily journaling, you know, stuff like that. This one is for journaling and like stuff for church and like stuff that I learned, wisdom, advice. And if I write any poetry that I know is for God, I put it in here. Or if it's like significant in my life and I know God is helping me through this, I put it in here. And I just put stuff that I learned from youth service in here too. So that's that. And then my last one I got from the hospital when I was doing chemo for my sickle cell. And I just always use it as a poetry book just in general. I didn't use it as much as at first, but now I actually use it a lot more. Like, I've only used it a couple times in like 2022, but just seeing what I was writing in here is like, dang girl, you needed Jesus. I be drawing out work sometimes, you know. And then I got another poetry here, and then this is what I do at work. So it's cool, right? I got really good markers from TikTok Shop. It's like acrylic markers, I think they're called. Okay, y'all gotta get ready to leave to pick up people. But this is what I do in there. It's like the cross with a red robe. I'm definitely practicing a lot more. When I draw, it's just like a stressful relief. But, you know, I also want to be challenged now too. Right now, I'm kind of taking a break with music, with the whole language learning, because I'm also learning Korean. And also too, I need to change my guitar strings, but they're electric, so I know they take longer to change. So thank you guys for checking out this little video. So yeah, thank you guys, and I pray that y'all have a blessed week. And yeah, bye.
Ow.